Hello,
Hi.
welcome back to Pattern Review Podcast, and we are trying to be regular, so
Yes.
give us a shout out. This is episode 11, I think,
Yep.
and I'm Deepika, founder of Pattern Review, and
I'm Laura. Deepika's
we actually are recording this the second time around because Laura does so much on Pattern Review and we work so well together. So we're like, there isn't a title for you, which explains
I do everything.
everything.
I'm the media maven.
Yes.
I am the customer support, and I am your pattern shipper.
Yes.
So go for it.
Go for it. But yeah, we used to do these Instagram live chats where you guys saw us together, and we just love doing things together. So
Yes.
figured that the
Just
podcast will be better if both of us do it together. So here we are again. Welcome back if you are a visitor of our podcast, a listener.
Our YouTube experience.
We're also learning as we're going, and
It is great.
we appreciate your grace, and this is a very new way for us to connect with you, but we love it. And so before we dive into what's been going on Pattern Review, I want to share some personal kind of fun stuff and not so fun stuff going on with me, and also kind of talk about a topic which is getting a lot of traction on Pattern Review, and it is about fitting clothes to fit our changing bodies through menopause. We were noticing some weight changes in our body, especially in the midsection, at least I am.
Yeah.
And so a member created this wonderful topic on the forums, and I want you all to check it out and see all of the different ideas from ready to kind of clothing to buy from ready to wear, which will make us feel a little more confident in our this phase of life, whether or not you have your body has changed. I think there's some really fun information there, so do check it out. I'll pop a link to that topic in the more description of this YouTube video.
We're pointing down.
We're pointing down. Click on that more. I've not been sewing too much in the past, I feel like year or so, and I miss it so much.
But you've been doing more than I have, honestly.
But I'm struggling with finding some pattern styles which I didn't sew before but are more comfortable right now, because I'm noticing that I'm not liking anything too fitted or too tight. I want more comfort and yet have it be a little more trendy and feels more like me without just, so.
Right.
Yeah.
We're growing older. Our styles are changing.
Styles are changing. Comfort is a big thing for me.
Comfort's a big thing.
This Lodo dress from True Bias is my go-to, and I just love it. But I would love to find more tried and true staples. So let us know in the comments.
Speaking of which, our indie pattern roundup.
Oh
that's what our contest is for. So why don't we go to the indie pattern?
So we made a list of what the things we want to talk about today. So just we keep ourselves. We can keep on talking.
I'm already getting us all
No, I was doing it. All right. So do check out that topic, and what we're trying to do almost every month is create a curated list of patterns, which we think has something for everyone based on a few wardrobe basics.
Yes.
Right, we did the cardigan one, which you guys loved.
Yeah.
And then
the cardigan led to online jackets, because we realized they're very similar. But a cardigan you think of as a knit wear that you would, wear indoors. But what about if you want to, share that, go outside
That's
with
right.
it,
You're right.
and just have something a little more upscale than your
Yeah, a
typical
little
cardigan.
more structured,
Structured.
but not as
Yep.
structured as a blazer or a coat. So we were talking a little bit about the styles like Codigan, whoever.
Yes, but I couldn't figure out who termed the
Does
phrase.
anyone know who
Cardigan.
coined the word Cotigan?
Codigan. It's taking a coat
And a
and a
cardigan.
cardigan and sticking it together.
Yeah, I know that Jolie has a pattern. So so what we're gonna do, we're kind of low tech, even
Yeah, we
though
are.
we're using our phones and the iPads.
So this
For
is
YouTube.
basically what we're talking about. Is
Oops.
the ooh.
How did that come?
I don't know. I think
You clicked on
you
something?
can
All
tell
right.
we're very
All
high
right.
tech here.
Where is it? This is
Right
the
there. It's purple.
Is this
That.
one? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pick up this. Okay.
Okay. So this was our everything's dropping. Wardrobe essential, the coat again, or otherwise known
Online
as the
jackets.
online jacket. So we had quite a number of.
So I think out of all
I
of
think I've
these,
been doing 12 of them.
yeah. And so if you go to our blog, you can find it. So this is the Jolie,
This is where it started. We were like, Tanya.
the Tanya.
Now
yeah.
Tanya's gotten a lot of exposure on our site simply because we did do a sewing bee round.
We did do last year. We did the one pattern. One of the rounds was one pattern, which was generously donated by Jolie to our finalists, and everyone made the same pattern, making their own while still keeping the design lines of the cardigan. So yeah,
Right.
Tanya is one of them we talked about, and
Those are examples from our
the sewing bee.
members.
So what we have done here is we have gone and looked at all of the different types of jacket patterns, which are slightly quick to sew and do not require too many notions and
Yes.
are
Yes. There's
you
no
know,
zippers.
there's no
There's
zippers,
no multiple
closures.
buttons.
right, because then
Yeah.
if you get into the zipper, then it goes into the jacket and coat,
Yes.
blazer sort of category. So yeah, these are easy to throw on, and so
And they're new. They're old
They're-
patterns. That one. If we just passed the Jennifer Lauren. Oh no, that was excuse me. So over at Codigan.
yes,
That
one.
was another Codigan actual.
Oops.
I can't do it.
I know this is so. This is the what is it? Itch to Stitch Hawar jacket.
Yes.
It is one of my favorite patterns. I have made it in lightweight denim chambray kind of situation, and I wear it all the time. And my next one, which is actually cut out on my
It's sitting
cutting
on your
table,
table.
is in the Indian Kanta fabric, which I
It's gonna
am
be so much fun.
so excited to make. But yeah, so it's gonna be a nice topper for
Yep.
like Lodo jacket or
Yep.
Lodo dress. So anyways, but yeah, so we have 12 patterns in there. Online jacket pose. Go check it out on our blog.
Yep.
And speaking of patterns, it's almost end of September.
Right.
It is
And
end
every
of
month
September.
we do our indie pattern roundup.
Indie pattern roundup. So this month's roundup has patterns from Classic Core, Megan Nielsen has a dress pattern, and
Yep.
who else do we have?
Named.
We have the two patterns from Named
Actually,
Pattern
we have
Company.
4.
We have 4.
Yes.
We have 4 new named patterns, and I think this is their wardrobe.
It
patterns,
is.
right?
Yes, their wardrobe. So we start out with
I can do this while you talk.
Closet Core. We have the Mitchell trousers,
Mitchell trousers are amazing.
which are so cute. I'm assuming she named it after Joni Mitchell,
Yes,
The
she
folk-
talked about it. She
the
talked about
folk music
it.
star. So yeah, I would love to. They look so comfortable.
They really do. And I think that's what the trend these days is.
Wider leg,
Wider leg, more comfortable,
and
and
higher waist.
higher waist. So yeah.
And so the next one is the Megan Nielsen. It's a wardrobe capsule. So she took a couple of different views of a dress, like a loose, easy to fit dress.
And there's a skirt and a top. Yeah,
yes.
there's a skirt. So it's
there's
another one of those wardrobe patterns. So Protea, I think.
Protea.
Protea.
And then we get into all the named.
Yeah.
And I think we have a couple of dresses. And what's great about the named is she has so many options for each of those patterns as well. Sandra B made this.
Love this. Everything's
It's so
nice.
cute. Out of some African wax
Print,
print. And you can also, as well as the dress, create a swing top.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
So she has a couple of those which have it, you can either do a top or a dress out of.
Yeah. And then we have patterns from Named. This is the Cisco interlace dress and top, all the keyhole pattern lovers.
Really cute.
This is for you.
It's like it's funny because the bottom's not the wrap, it's the top that's the wrap.
It's the top, it's the wrap. It's a crop top which goes really well with all the high waist bottoms.
If you can see the wrap on that, it's really cute. I would love to see the reviews on this. I would love
too.
to see what our members could do with this pattern.
Our members are amazing.
I know.
Okay. The other one is also a wrap dress, but this one is not for knits, and it is a dress and a jumpsuit, which I'm noticing a lot in the patterns in the past few years. Is there's a Named does that quite a bit actually.
They do.
They have a dress version and
Their
then they have a jump. Yeah. Kilo dress and jumpsuit.
Yep.
And then Deer and Doe also had a pattern with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago. But so this is the Hallie wrap, and then this is the Silly dress and blouse.
Yep. So it's more of a boxy shape.
It's a boxy shape with a yoke and gathered body.
Yep.
Gathered body. Is that a thing? I just made it a thing. Yeah, and we have a giveaway. So our giveaway is going to end on 30th, which is Friday.
Next Friday?
This
Oh,
Friday?
this Friday.
It's this Friday.
Oh,
so we're recording this on a Tuesday, and it is my hope that I will actually publish it. So we'll see.
So remember, this goes back to your go-to indie patterns.
Yeah.
What have you made? Enter. What do you make, and what do you always go back to making? Enter that in the comment section
On our blog.
on the blog, and you can win any one of these patterns.
Yeah.
And that's actually the fun part, is scrolling through what other people have made.
Oh yeah, I love reading the comments.
I
on
know.
this. And
People are so real.
yeah, I love it. Okay, so that was our indie pattern roundup. And I want to take a moment and thank you to all those who voted in the mini wardrobe contest.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yes, we had. Oh my God, such competition.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite contests because it is, you do end up with a small wardrobe,
Right.
and it doesn't take that long and it's only 4 pieces. So everyone feels like, okay, I can do this, even if you're not a person who likes to sew as a wardrobe in just 1 or 2 pieces, but mini wardrobe is nice. So it's all right.
Yeah,
So
I lost it.
You lost it. Okay. Yeah. So we are not going to tell you who won the contest.
You're gonna have to check.
You're gonna have to check out the blog for that.
Which the link will be down here.
Yeah, the link will be. I'm gonna include all the links for everything we talk about in the description box below.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have to share with you, just before we started, both Laura and I are talking about like fixing our hair and we feel like we don't have any makeup on. We didn't plan for this. So I'm thinking we are so hard on ourselves.
We are really hard on ourselves.
Are. So,
we're gorgeous.
Yes, we are. So I hope if you're watching this, reading this, or listening to this, I hope
you aren't very hard on yourself either.
Don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself a pep talk like we did today. And so I thought I'd throw that out there. Although we could have had that little bloopers, right?
Yeah. The number of bloopers. They don't want to see that.
Yeah. Super exciting. I am not sure if I mentioned in the last podcast, but I got to interview Bianca Springer, who has just published her first book. I hope first of many books.
Yeah.
And the book is called Represent, with over 100 designs for cross-stitch, embroidery, some sewing projects. And this is a book which is such a personal, meaningful, purposeful project, not only for Bianca, but for anyone who is reading it. Now, in this interview, I talked about what led to her creating and conceptualizing this book. Now, Bianca, as you know, Bean Core on Pattern Review has been very, very active for a very long time. She loves to sew, and her projects
are just out of this world.
Out of this world. She uses gorgeous fabrics, loves vintage patterns, and has a passionate, what is the word I'm looking for? And it just, her talent knows no bounds.
Exactly.
She's the one, her reverse applique projects were what led me to follow her in that journey. And she's the one who actually introduced me to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to show a couple screenshots of what the book looks like, and I hope you will read. The book is, I believe it's launching. It's actually in a pre-publishing stage now. It will be published. I think it will be released on October 15th, but I could be wrong. So I'll include a link to our blog, which will lead you to, there's a digital copy and there's a print copy. So the cool thing about the print copy is that you actually get all of those designs on paper.
Right.
So, and she includes a lot of fun ideas on how to transfer those designs and make your own. So when I asked Bianca in the interview, so my hair is not textured, my hair is not, it's a little bit curly, but my hair is not like hers, my hair is different color. Mm-hmm. Would it be okay for me to modify those designs? So she's like, absolutely.
Well, that's
she
what it's called, Represent.
Represent. So this is what, and the most amazing thing about this project is that when Bianca, their makers of color are so wildly underrepresented in our sewing and craft industry, and it is so amazing that there is now a book in which you can find projects and stories and connections, right? It is about connections. And you can do all of this while making some beautiful pieces, whether or not you incorporate this embroidery in your sewing projects or make them as wall pieces or just make cute little pouches, accessories. I think this book is wonderful. I already have the digital copy, but I can't wait to get my
hands
on the printed one. Yeah. So please check out my interview with Bianca. I'll include a link to the YouTube and some of the embroidery techniques. So I'm not an embroiderer. Embroiderer, is that a thing?
So
yeah, but I love working with my hands. and I'm really excited to learn some new techniques
Yep.
in this book. So, for example, this book on how to make braided hair as like textural elements in your embroidery, and then these cute little coasters which you can make with some embroidery. This she recommends as a project if you have not tried embroidery before for a beginner, because it's all a running stitch or a back stitch. So anyone can do this. So, but yeah, so that was a really fun interview I did with Bianca. So go check it out, and I hope you buy 2 copies, one for yourself and one to gift to a friend. Yay! All right, so what else is going on Pattern Review Contest? Our first ever Copycat Contest.
That was such a great idea.
Yes, it was an idea
idea.
from you guys actually. So every year we ask for suggestions on the contest we want to run the next year, and you post your suggestions on the forums. And inspired by reviews you read on Pattern Review, we do that anyway. So now let's have a contest. Is there a review on Pattern Review which has inspired you to make your own sewing project? Whether you copy it completely,
Right.
imitation is the sincerest form of
Flattery.
or you just look at that review and you're inspired to try just a technique. It's pretty open-ended, so I hope you participate in the contest. It starts October 1st. So that's the new contest which is starting. The Cosplay Contest is still going on, so
Another week.
you started it, September 15th was the date, I think. No.
It was it was September 1st to
September.
the 30th,
If you started
so
a cosplay project after September
we
1st,
did post it by
September 30th.
Friday.
By Friday. So we want to see your cosplay outfits.
I know.
And finally, what is the other one?
The fabric stash.
Fabric
which has
stash
just been running
ongoing.
for
2 months.
2 months.
October 15th or 14th. Our fabric stash contest ends on October 14th. So another big push to use fabrics from your stash.
Yep.
Show us those projects.
Show us those projects.
What else? We had
Classes.
Zoom classes. So we have 4-ish.
1, 2, 3. Well, 3 in
Yes.
October and 1 at the beginning of November.
We have 3 classes in October. Chiffon jacket.
So much fun. I know.
Chiffon jacket. I want to make it.
I want to make it too.
I remember getting this. It's not chiffon, but it is organza. I bought that fabric on a vacation like 5 years ago, and I haven't touched it.
Perfect.
And Kenneth King is offering this chiffon jacket class, in which start to finish we will make a jacket. He includes a pattern.
3-day class.
It's a 3-session class.
3-session class.
And so we'll break it down in 3 weeks. We'll do 1 week, almost like a sew along with Kenneth King, and who wouldn't want that?
I know.
I hope you join us in the chiffon jacket class. It starts October 5th, and
Where's Sarah?
October 5th, and then October 13th is the class with Sarah, getting consistent results with knit fabrics. Is that a knit?
No.
Okay. Structured knits, flowy knits, medium flowy knits, super stretchy activewear. There are all sorts of knits with different varying degrees of drapiness and stretchiness. How do you ensure that you get consistent results depending on no matter what knit fabric you use? So let's learn that with Sarah in her class. 2 more Sarah Veblen classes coming up. Fashion Croquis Basics is on the 20th of October. And finally, on November 1st, we have the Gaping Front necklines.
Yeah, we're all.
Yep, been there, done that.
Yeah.
So that is all of the update we have for you today. We should really do this every week, otherwise there's too much to update.
We try.
We try. We do try.
We try.
We'll keep on trying and
Remember positive.
positive. Yes. All right. So I
You're
put
good.
my phone on do not disturb, which is a good thing because I am getting a phone call. But it was so nice spending these 20 minutes, 30 minutes with you all and chatting with you. Let us know.
Let us know anything down in the comments.
Yeah. Let us know if you find these helpful. Do you go back to pattern review and read the blogs? And the curated pattern list is so much fun for us to do.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's their wardrobe basics or, you know, the new indies.
Or the project highlights.
Project highlights.
I love project highlights.
And who knows? You'll be featured.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
it's always random.
All right, so that's all we have for today. We will see you in the next one.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much. Bye.